Hello, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a good night. If you're wondering, Pete, what's going on, give it a minute. Warcraft's loading. That's what we're up to today. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a blast. We're gonna get silly with our paladin bad behaviorness. And that's about it. I haven't had a whole lot of a chance. There's a couple things I've been trying to do. I would like to get our lighting. I'm gonna add some lighting here this week. That's the big one. I'm trying to do like a chore a week. That's the idea. Alright, there we go. Baby girl, we are here. Hi! So, couple things. First thing, let's start with a little bit of housekeeping. Okay? Listen, you know me. We're not gonna stay too long on that. Small thing. I am back to work. So things are gonna change a little bit. On the YouTube streaming side, it's actually going to improve. Because I used to, depending on the week, depending on my situation, I'd go play Magic on a random Thursday or something. And that's no longer the case. So again, on the Warcraft side, or on the streaming side, I can't really I can't justify making that drive. So, because I work far away and the local card shop is far away, so the extra drive a week we're killing that. It's just not feasible. So there's more time being spent into this, which is good. That's a good thing. Another thing is conventions. We're gonna see how the first few go, but we may come to a point where I'll have to slow down. I just don't have the capability to do it all. And that's kind of where I'm sitting. So we'll see how that goes. Either way, we're going to try. Again, we're going to see how it goes. One thing at a time. It's our second week back. My first full week where I know where I'm going and it's scheduled in. We'll see how she goes. On the other bright side of some basic housekeeping, we're changing the schedule this week a little bit. So this is something I'm trying. So this is something I want to do for the next month or so, okay? I will be streaming tonight, which I always do. I'll be streaming on Tuesday, which is a day that I rarely stream unless I'm doing something on Tuesday. So it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So Wednesday's editing night. And the rest, well, you see it. Why do I not have my controller on? Hold on.
Shocked, browse. Smell.
There we go, we're good. Awesome. Next. Tomorrow we'll be playing Final Fantasy XIV. And Thursday, which was usually our Wednesday night, we will be doing something fun and different. We're starting a new game because we beat Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which, go watch that. I cried my fucking eyes out for like 2 hours. It was something else. Hello. XDSJYG. I can't, if that's a name, I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing it. So yeah, I can't. We're going to start something new. It's going to be fun, interesting. It's a classic. It's a game that most people recommend that everyone should play. And it's new to me, so it's going to be a first experience, which I know a lot of you people like, and I think this is the type of game people will really enjoy that. So we'll talk about it as we get closer to Thursday. I'll announce it on Discord and socials, so that'll be fun. We'll announce it with a thumbnail or something. It'll be, I'm telling you, I'm excited. I am really, really excited to see how you guys take this game that we're going to be playing. We'll be playing that as our variety night. So something new and exciting is coming, and I'm very excited about that. It's also fun that like only like one person knows, because he knows me. The minute I said, "Hey, I'm playing a classic game," the minute he was like, "This one?" He DM'd me. He's like, "Yep." "Oh, you're finally playing this?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am. That's the one. You knew." So that's going to be fun, interesting, and all that fun stuff. So we got a couple little chores here. One, we're going to go do the Great Vault. We're going to go see what the quests are. And then we're going to go, oops. Oh, nice, quick. 1,000 gold right there. We'll see. I'd like to get the Paladin moving. Okay, that's the goal of tonight. Get my baby girl Pally Pal moving. I'd like to do a couple dungeons and grow some of that experience. Whee! I fucking love Silver Moon. That's so pretty. Also, if you guys are like, "Peeps, how lucky have you been this week?" The same week that I've had to return to work into the office, my husband's like, "Hey, did you know there's something wrong with the car?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Our second vehicle that we never use. What's wrong with it?" He's like, "Oh, I'm not really sure. We brought it to the garage today." Let me just reload this. Oh, it's because I got the French key. God damn it. Let me /reload. So yeah, it will be interesting. I brought it to the garage today. I need some tires. Not tires, sorry. I don't need tires. I need brakes and rotors on an SUV, so it's about to cost me so fucking much. Stupid amount of money in for what? What's this? Oh, well, that's neat. Okay. Cool. Alright, what's the weekly quest? Let's go see.
For Silver
Magister's Terrace.
with perseverance, strength.
I don't like any of
The
those.
Sun Reapers will defend what remains.
You don't got anything better than that? Ew. That sucks. Let me go see what else we can do. Let me see what else. So my next goal, we gotta go see the trading post because there's a bunch of new shit and I want to go see it. And I believe there's the funny headpiece that looks like Calyx. If you know who that is, baby, I thought it was funny. Some people didn't think it was as funny as I did, but I thought it was funny. Oh my god. Wait a second. Did it crash, really? Yep. Son of a bitch. Alright then. I need to update my graphics card. I need to remember to do it is the big problem. But I think that's the issue. But it's really to sit down and remember to do it. I'm not gonna lie, I am this close to burnout. For those of you who don't know, like, I run a tight schedule Monday through Friday, and I usually crash hard on Fridays. And what allowed me to do that was working from home. And now I'm running rampant to try to maintain that same lifestyle. Add to cart. Add to cart. It's just the headpiece I want. That's all I want, that one. Oh, it looks like The Witcher. Oh my god, that looks cool. Ah, that's so cool. Like, tell me that don't look like The Witcher. Badass. Bad fucking ass. I love it. Grandora. Ah, it's a silly looking bow. I hate it. What else do we got? What else do we got? Simple, simple, simple. Oh, yes! I generally don't like headpieces. For those of you, as I don't like my stuff not I'm gonna have to get some of like the old-fashioned way. Oh shit. We just bought all of that. Yep.
Safe travels, hero.
I need
I am very
target.
afraid to open the collection. Oh, that's neat. A Delver's Call there. That's
The
cool.
pleasure
Hi,
is
Valeria.
mine.
Oh.
Farewell.
Okay. Let's see. Can I... Don't crash it. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Look at that. That is so sweet. They just need it in different colors. Alright, really cool. Let me see. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Everything worked out good. I got a shit ton of shit to do. Shit ton of shit is pretty much the definition. I also want to stop by my favorite place to make some money. Go check it out first. Azra, Broken Isles. I'm telling you, this is the way to make money. Right there. Fuck yeah, we're going. Easy 1,000 gold, just thinking about it, which... Yes. Yes. Oops, did I really interrupt that? My bad. Whoopsie daisy. I was drunk. I feel a little drunk. That's okay. There's no alcohol in that. It's just, it's one of those, blue, monsters. I generally don't like... I'm very fussy with my drinks. I'm fussy, period. But generally speaking, I don't like pineapple. Sorry, I don't like pineapple in things. Not like apples. I don't like apple juice. Love apples. And for a while, I wouldn't eat apple anything. No apple pies, no apple turnovers, like none of it. Where now I will. But it took some time to get there. Hello, Maria. But yeah, I used to not eat a whole lot when it comes to like apple made things. But apples, like, listen, I can eat a dozen. I love apples. Same thing with pineapple. I really like the fruit. Not big fan of the juices and stuff like that. But yet, I find that this blue monster, for the most part, is very good. It's just that time I had taken a drink and, like, for some reason, at that moment, I could really taste the pineapple. Maybe your girl's going crazy. Or I'm getting old. Could be getting old. Okay, let's go check if there's more of them. Oh, fuck yeah! Seeds! We love seeds. That's money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. None there. None there. Sometimes there's more than one going on. Not this time, and that's okay. So here's where we're gonna go. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go right there. So I have the map set. And I'm just gonna go past him, because that's where you plant seeds.
Not save you. How can such a tiny thing?
Let me tell you, I wish I would have played this weekend. I am planning on gaming a weekend where I'm just sitting there on a Saturday, where it's pajama day weekend, and that's it. This is it. World of Warcraft. Do not disturb. Legit, I would love that. I'm thinking about that, and I'm watering at the mouth. Like, fuck yeah. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. This is the one, see? What did I say? It's almost like I know what I'm doing. For the record, most of the time I don't. But that's okay. That's how you get some. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, because I just uploaded a full-length video, a Warcraft video on top of that, talking about the lore and one of, to me, the biggest misstep at midnight so far. And no, it's not the elf story, which is actually, I didn't feel was that bad. Oh fuck yeah, I got another seed. So that's two sets of seeds. These things sell for a lot, so getting more seeds is more money. We like that. So yeah, like the idea that I lost train of thought there for a second. Yeah, so I upload every day, or most days. Stream 3 nights a week, and I'm trying to upload more full-length videos. I'm trying to get back into the swing of doing it as often as I should. But we're getting there. We're almost there. And I did upload tonight talking about the biggest mistake in Warcraft so far. It's Eretor. Because what a fucking miss. But you guys gotta go check it out. And I upload silly stuff all the time. That's the other fun thing. I'm silly. I like to be silly. So I upload dumb things, and fun things, and funny things. We should do a gold run. To the bank. Go What's the token going for right now? We could do some gold runs. What do you think?
Each day is a blessing.
Ooh, you're climbing in price.
Remember the lessons of the past.
But I'm halfway there. Yeah, let's do a couple gold runs. So, for those of you who don't know, gold runs for me are very simple. They're done in a couple ways. We're going to farm 4 dungeons. Straight through. We're not going to the end on all of them. It's really not that much. You'll see it's really, really, like, kind of small when you think about it. And what we're looking for is the greens, the grays, and any like consumable, not consumables, craftables. So like cloth and bullshit like that. That's what sells. Whee! Then we're gonna swap on to the Paladin. We're gonna do a double sweep. And then work on our big gold maker for the Paladin. And then we're gonna do some questing and we're gonna do a dungeon. That's the goal. That's it. That's tonight's plan. If you're looking for new story content, this week we're playing a surprise game that I've never played, which is a classic that most people have played, so it's gonna be something fun and interesting. We also have Final Fantasy XIV where I'm playing through the patch. It just launched. I don't even think I'm halfway through it. I'm sitting right before the trial, so if that tells you anything, I don't know if it does. But if it does, that's what we're doing. Very exciting stuff. At least for me, I find it very exciting. Like, it's gonna be a big week, and that's, like, I'm very thrilled. Also, the magic controversy. Art, of all things. It's just so fucking stupid.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
170 million.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
So,
I
those of you
need
who
a
don't know,
target.
in Magic the Gathering, they strictly have a no AI policy. Okay? They freelance most of their art and have a few on-staff people. One of the on-staff people straight up plagiarized another person who is not on staff.
I need to target something first.
Like straight up plagiarized, not kind of, like plagiarized. According to the artist, they were using their work as reference. Side by side, it is
I do not have a target.
line by line a copy.
Your presence in Skywall will not be tolerated.
Okay, so these guys are useless. I can't resell them. I'm gonna vendor them, but I can't resell them. So anyway, long story short is, ironically, it's the One Ring. Like, from Lord of the Rings, the One Ring. The Ring, you know what I mean? Which is bad for many reasons, but it's one of the most sought after Magic cards. It is extremely expensive. It like a regular version of it goes for about $80 or $90 Canadian. So this is a card that everyone is waiting for a reprint because it was only ever going to come out in one set, and two, like everyone's waiting to see the new edition of it because it had a bunch of special art forms and stuff like that. So this is a highly sought after card, the one card that people were desperate to see in this set. Plagiarized. And again, not kind of plagiarized. Fucking plagiarized.
I need a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
So they said they would. They said it was a human mistake, and that from going forward, they would credit the original artist and have some of the payment of the art go to the original artist. But like, man, you are at a lot of controversy in one spot, especially in something like the art. That's the one thing they can't fuck up on, and it's the one they did. Any other card, you might have been able to slip it through, but like the one card everyone was after, you know? This one and this one. Okay, now this dungeon is done. At least for what I need for it. There's no real money makers after this. Alright. Where's the next one? Oh shit, I'm not in the right place. Bravalis. So the next one we're going to is what's the name of that one? There's my girl Jaina. Fuck, what's the name of that? Oh, stop. Freehold. That's the one. Now, there's a secret to Freehold. A couple secrets, actually. Here's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go to Freehold. Okay? However, we are going to watch the flowers. Got it? So when we see them, we're gonna be like scrolling over. We are looking for anchor. Anchor weed, I think it's called. Something like that. Anchor something. You'll see. If I see it, we'll stop. Should be close to the water, usually. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. It's one of those, like, you might as well pick it up while you're on your way. It's like a, oh, you know, riverbed, winter's kiss, siren season, winter's kiss. What are you? Ooh, small treasure chest, sea stocks. Basically everything else, but again, that's fine. Did not expect to see it. It's one of those, like, it's a cool thing to see it, you know? If you see it, pick it up, because it's worth some gold. Oh, okay, so here's what we do. A lot of the times, when you're looking for a dungeon to make some money on, what you're looking for is not necessarily, like, the best drops. You want a lot of little. And you're looking for transmog. That's the secret here. I'm not looking for a miracle. I'm looking for your next transmog. Fast to clear, easy to sell. Oh, fuck off, you. See, look. A lot of this is fine. Oh, stop it.
Sorry. Sorry, you smell like
See?
parrot guano.
Pirate poop! Oh no, parrot poop. See, this is all vendor stuff. There's a easy few gold. Nothing big. Again, we're not making the bank here with that. This is the shit that's not gonna sell, that we know is not gonna sell. Stuff like rings won't sell. Wardlays? Probably. Swords and boots and stuff. Like, people buy that. And that's what we're doing. Just going on through. Now here, I don't usually do the whole dungeon. I do most of it. Just because the second boss, or the third boss, sorry, Ring of Booty, is fucking terrible. The music's good though. Honestly, if you like the pirates and the pirate theme, this was a solid zone. And I'm sorry, but Flynn's amazing. I'm glad that they made him gay. Like, they had the opportunity to do something like awful. They chose not to. They were like, let's be silly instead. Yay, we love that. Flynn's awesome. And for those of you who don't know, he's dating Shaw of the SI7. So like the cranky assassin dude.
What's this?
I do not have a target.
Let's put your steel to the test.
Yeah, well
Hands up,
they're together. Go. The loots. There we go. Alright, cool. We're done here. Iron Forge is the next one. It was so good. Alright. A lot of Evercold in Final Fantasy reminds me of Ironforge. A dwarven city in a mountain, some lava. Like, it honestly looked cool that way. I was like, oh, Ironforge!
Talk to me. Walk with
Shit!
Can I help you?
Fuck balls.
Goodbye for now.
Oh, I sold the fucking grease. Gross. It's alright, we'll get more, but like, that takes my fucking profit down by a lot. Okay, So we're making the big goat. This goes here. What? The honks go here. Haunches. Alright, everything's in order. Awesome, awesome. Ooh, notification. What is shipping? My shop app was going crazy. I don't know why. I did not buy things. Excuse me. Oh shit. Some lipstick on my nail. It happens. But yeah, I am desperately waiting for a day where I can sit back in a chair and game undisturbed. Just game. Because I can. I don't need stringy lines. Thank you very much. Oh, it's a magnet. We're fine. We're good. Nothing broken. Oh, let me just double check. There, getting all comfortable, all cozy, got my blanket. I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm very excited for tomorrow because patch 7.5 looks really good. And right now, so far, it's not grief-stricken, which... So, a breath of fresh air at the moment. Hello, Miri. Hello, Mehmet. Oh, you get the Bakul Chajas! By the way, if you become a member or a subscriber, there's some pretty cool emotes in there, including Bakul Chajas. It's the only thing behind paywall here. I don't put any videos, any of that bullshit. Even if I ever got a Patreon, which I've been thinking about starting. 7.5 is awesome. That's the sentiment I'm getting off of Twitter. And I have to admit, Final Fantasy XIV, your fans are awesome. You don't spoil things. We love that. But that's what people are saying is how good 7.5 is. And I am optimistic. Very optimistic. We're playing it tomorrow. So we're starting with the trial. With the tentacle man, which I don't remember his name, but he's tentacles. So. Doing good. I'm good. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I shouldn't be tired. I slept really good last night, and this was a day at home. But, like, I find that Monday through Friday, I run hard from, like, AM to PM. Like, there's not a whole lot of breaks in between, and today's one of those days. And tomorrow is, like, it's not going to stop. Oh, when it makes you beg for more, you know it's good. But yeah, I am in that zone of, just, like, I got up at 6:15, 6:10 this morning. It's currently 8:53 p.m. And, like, I won't stop till 10:30 here. Be in bed at about 11-ish. And then back up at 5:30. So... Also, my car, as I have two vehicles, I have a cheap one and an expensive one. The expensive one, it got diagnosed that it needs brakes and rotors. So that's a next week problem. which it is what it is. It's a vehicle that we very rarely use, which now that I'm back in the office, we need to go from using it rarely to putting 320 kilometers on it a week. So from 0 to that, it's a lot. So brakes and rotors is not a, well, we could wait a while. No, that's a need. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to have that done Monday. I just got it back from well, they were like, oh, we can install it tomorrow. I'm like, listen, I need that car this week. Is it bad enough? They're like, no, you get a little time. Cool. I'll see you Monday. Order the parts. It's also one of those mechanics. Like, it's a small town mechanic. There's some advantages to living rurally, okay? And there's a couple major conveniences here that people forget. Yes, I have to drive an hour to work. Understand that. Okay? That part, no issue. Got it. That's par for the course. Here's some of the advantages that no one talks about. I needed my car checked out to see what it needed because I knew something was wrong. It vibrates a little bit in the brakes when you slow down, and the tire pattern wear is not good. Okay. He called me and said, hey, there's like 3 different parts. Miri, you get it, yeah? So that means all of a sudden you're spending big money into your vehicle again. Quickly. And that's where we're at. So what we did, mechanic was like, hey, you need this. Here's the prices of 3 of them. And I said, well, what do you recommend? I said, listen, this is about to put in some mileage. Like, what do you recommend? He's like, I put the cheap ones on my car. What do you mean you put the cheap ones on your car? He's like, no. Listen, it's a big difference in price. Like, you're not going to get that much more kilometers out of one than the other. Okay, great. I got tires for the small car. I spent a lot in them, but I did it on purpose because I got high mileage tires. So stuff that'll last a long time. So I won't have to replace it as much. So yeah, so after telling us that, saying, hey, no, get the cheap ones, it's good. Again, I don't know anything about cars. So if he would have said, hey, listen, obviously you're doing a lot of mileage, you need the most expensive, I would have probably bought it. But no, he's like, nah, I usually put the cheap ones on my car. I like to double check to people. Oh, cool. Love that for me. Then my husband went to pick it up, and I'm like, okay, well, whatever it costs to have it checked, pay that, and he'll order the part. So one, he ordered the part. He confirmed to my husband, hey, yeah, we ordered the part. It'll be in tomorrow. Your wife already rebooked. Cool. And secondly, he charged him nothing to check the car. Which, that sounds like nothing. It's a big deal. People charge $100 just to look at a vehicle today. And then, on top of that, most dealerships are about $120 an hour. That's a normal price for a dealership to look at a vehicle. When you go somewhere else, you don't expect to pay dealership prices. I pay $65 an hour labor. And they had just raised their prices last year. So honest and... So anyway, that's where we go to get all our car shit done. And we used to get our oil changes done in the town, but like, no. They're like $10 cheaper to get them done here. But we'll get them done here. The only thing is that this is a small town. Okay, there's some small town shit that you're like for example, They don't run on a time schedule. You can't say, ah, yes, I have an appointment at 1 p.m. I will be there. And waiting.
I need to target
And the car will be done at
something
1:30 or 2 o'clock. No, none of that. It is drop it off. We'll get it done sometime today. So like, be like, okay. So I gotta plan it for the days I'm not in office, but yeah, that's how they run, right? That's just who they are. Exactly. It's not a standard. Like they do it when they can. They will do it. But it's definitely a do it when they can situation. So I spend a lot less to get a mechanic here to do it than I would an hour away at the city where there's 100 mechanics. You know what I mean?
I'll honor you with clean deaths.
Plus the advantage of an honest mechanic. Let me tell you, that is... And I admit this, like, I know, I am the mark. When I tell you I know nothing about a car, I learned how to put windshield washer fluid into a car recently. Like, last 5 years recently. Been driving for 18. So... having people that straightforward and that honest is imperative. It's my livelihood, honestly. But no, these guys are good.
My legend. But my legend.
If you have any relatives, they can direct you to get a standardized. No, my current mechanic's excellent. Again, they run on their own schedule, but they're really good. No issues. But again, it's small town, so if you have a poor reputation in a small town, you don't have business at all. The answer is also the same for like electrical, plumbing. Everybody knows the guy, but if that guy fucks up, I promise you he's not gonna have a good time.
I need a target.
But that's small towns. You also know when someone got screwed, because there's one mechanic who's known for that. So sure enough, he doesn't get nearly as much business as the other guy does. It's funny. Small towns, man. Small towns. I grew up in something like this. So not this one specifically where I live, but like not far. It's a small area of a bunch of small towns. So like it's not unknown, it's not different for me. Like there's some clear disadvantages driving an hour to work. Driving an hour to a grocery store that'll charge you 30% less. Grocery stores here are expensive. What's that button do? I didn't know. What do you do? Oh, okay. AoE. Where the fuck am I going? You would think I've done this before. How small are we talking about? The town that I am in. Let me see, I'm not sure. $2,500 to 3,000 people over 2 or 3 small congregations. Basically, we were a bunch of small towns, and they just made us into one. Like the village that I grew up in has about 150 people. The town associated to it about 1,500. The town that I'm in now is about 600-700. Together.
Archers, attack!
Together about 2,000 to 3,000.
I need to target something first.
Total. 20 million! Definitely not 20 million! There's 44 million in the country. Or 41 million in the country. 41, maybe? I believe it's 41. Where the fuck am I going? So yeah, I'm in the smallest province. Or one of the smallest provinces, not the smallest.
Did you attack? Kill them all!
And our biggest city in the province has about 100, has about 70 to 80K. It's one city with 2 large towns next to it. The total comes to about 100, about 110, 120K. So, not much. A little bit smaller than you're used to. And by a little, I mean very. Very much smaller than you're used to. We definitely don't have to worry about suffocating here. I think Toronto is 2 or 3 million, something like that. Like Toronto's quite big, but like this isn't very big here. Again, one of those situations that we very much just live in the small part of it.
Another chance to test my might.
Yay! Yeah, we are the second largest landmass in the world with only 41 million people. And let me tell you,
I need a target.
the pandemic is what got us to 40 million. We were in the 30s before. Let me give you a good example of something that is a disadvantage of sparse people. Internet and cell phone. I have very fast internet. The problem isn't speed. The answer is price. Now, for those of you who know, I work as a project manager for a telecom. I can't tell you which, because there's only a few in Canada and I don't want to get doxxed. But a known fact that has been discussed ad nauseum is that it is very expensive to maintain and expand on our networks, whether that is internet at home, whether that's cell phone, whether that's the mixture of both.
Everything must burn.
I do not have a target.
It is very difficult to maintain that cheaply. So the drawback is we have some of the most expensive prices in the world for internet and phone, especially cell phone. Our cell phones are astronomical. So that's a real disadvantage. Another real disadvantage is stuff like maintaining roads. Our Trans Canada, which is a highway that goes from one end to the other of the country, is expensive to maintain. And we also have a very harsh climate. So very hard to maintain. And expensive. So this is expenses our country has that other countries may not. So it's more expensive to live here.
I cannot trade that. I cannot trade that.
Oops, I missed one. Infrastructure is not cheap, correct? Like a lot, that's a lot of our disadvantage. A lot of our disadvantages lie in that. Also, we are the second largest landmass. A lot of where we are at isn't inhabitable. Inhabitable? Can't live there. So the disadvantages that come with that. Also, on a non-political comment, okay? It is very hard to represent people in a country like this due to how sparse and how spread we are. So, for example, how many seats should my province hold? Our people need to be represented. We have a different culture than other parts of the country due to us being so large. A different history than some of our country, the rest of our country, because it's so large and diverse. How do you manage that? How much representation is enough to speak to us? Same thing with language. Again, we're so big. There's 2 provinces that speak French, but we're a bilingual country. How is that well defined across everything? Geography class this evening. Canada has a huge landmass. Yep. 100%. A very large landmass. Not a lot of it you can live on. Makes it an interesting conversation. Then come my favorite conversations. We are as big of a landmass as we are. Why don't we have running water? In most of it. There's still a lot of indigenous places that don't have running water. Reserves. Even though we have some of the most water in the world, which is a resource that a lot of people do want from us. Jesus. expensive gloves. There's sticky topics, but there's topics I like to talk about in the sense that, like, not just is it my own country, it's different. It's the idea that everything that I've said is bipartisan, right? We can discuss. I have no problem getting into Canadian politics. I know it. It's something that I don't have a passion for, but I really enjoy. But those are just the facts of Canada. It has its unique challenges due to shipping. How do you... That's why Target failed in Canada. Target is a huge US chain store, which is well known to be excellent. I went to Target. I really enjoyed it. Target failed here because it's expensive to run stuff. Warehousing here and then shipping them, nearly impossible. And to maintain the same profit margins that the American version was used to, couldn't do it. There. Stuff already sold. We're doing good. That's why a lot of American companies don't do well here. So a lot of American companies, their profit margins are still quite large, but they depend on being able to warehouse and ship quickly in that dense population in comparison to Canada. Like, I'm aware there's places that are not dense, but a lot more dense than your friends to the north. It's used to a quick buck, but it's also a different model. Like, there's... I'll never, ever, ever fight for the capitalism. But the reality is, when you look at the numbers and say, this is our model, this is our margin, we don't want to change that margin, you have to in Canada. Or raise the price and it not sell, or it can't compete. The margin has to change when you cross that border, because it's so fucking expensive to ship. Memory for other countries, different cultures, different religions. Just like most countries, we have our problems. And that's where a lot of it is. There's a lot of racism. Just like most. There is currently a housing issue. So there is absolutely a little bit more hostility towards racism as there has been in the past. However, let's call a spade a spade. It's always been there, and I don't foresee it going away. Religion is less of an issue, per se. But I have to admit, for example, during the 9/11 times, it definitely wasn't great. And recently, it's not been great. To be desired. Is it unsafe? I would say no, it's not unsafe. But if I said you'll never experience racism, that's a lie. That's a flat lie.
I need to target something first.
And just like any other country of this type, where you come from makes a big difference as well. Look at puppy.
I do not have a target.
Smiley Problems is more audacious than much like media generally speaking has been. There's been a more accepting view of it. The Overton window has moved over, and I don't like it. I don't like it. But I do think that our racism issue would be better if we had less media from other countries and if we had a better housing situation.
I do not have a target.
Cost of living crisis ain't helping either, but I think it's more about the housing crisis. I think. That's 100% an I think moment. I could be wrong. Like, I know my politics, but that doesn't mean I'm an expert. There's some things, there's a few things that I can be considered an expert in, but not that one. Especially in many ways, critically setting. We do. We absolutely do. And, it has been awful. It is a perfect disaster. And I feel safe calling it that. It's a perfect mix of a bunch of problems that come to it. It's the same thing as the housing crisis in 2008. A systematic problem that was never addressed came back and bit. That was subprime mortgages. We're here. Our problems lie with several problems at once, actually. In no particular order. Again, no particular order. This is not the least to the most, no particular order. We have a population that is selling homes at massive profits as their retirement fund. So that means prices of houses cannot go down. If not, people will lose their retirement. So politicians don't want to reduce the price of housing at this time. It's political suicide. It's the largest voting population. 2, immigration. Call a spade a spade. The reality is we had declining birth rates to a large point, and a large landmass that needed to densify. The easiest way to solve that problem was to have a high immigration target, which we in the past have never hit that target. Never until COVID, where people were able to just process these claims much faster and at a higher rate. Which was fantastic for them. But we're not building houses at the rate that we were accepting people. We were just not. Secondly, the price to build a house increased significantly, so there's less profit to be made in it, unless you're building a certain size of home, like mansions. Thirdly, capitalism. The rental market shot through the roof, especially during COVID. So it's not profit to build. The people want to buy what's there to rent it out at a higher expense. There's just not enough housing. And who's gonna foot that bill?
What can I do for you?
And now that everybody's here, what do we do?
See you soon.
Like, what do we do? Now that people are here, people don't have homes today. People can't afford rent today. Even if we started building at a high rate, we'll never, catching up is out of this world. We still need to accept immigration because we can't close the borders completely. One, we need talented people. We still need Canada growing because they actually help our economy. They do. Immigration wildly helps. Correct, Miri? And that's a problem in Canada too? Sit there and say it's not is a lie? So it's a multifaceted problem with no fast solution. And that's the issue. Because that's what it comes down to, is what's the solution now? What do we do? Build houses? That takes years to build them at the rate that we need them. Who's going to pay for them? Because again, we're going to be building them at a much higher rate. And then gas is expensive. Everything's expensive on top of that. Who's buying that? You can't afford to. Deep down, the problem's capitalism. Now, here's the right. Remember I said I compared it to the subprime mortgages in the US and how it was preventable? We knew it was a problem. We've known for 15, 20 years it's a problem. You can go back and check out previous prime ministers talking about the problem. And we did nothing. We did nothing. So today we're like, well, shit, now what? So we add scarcity in housing. The problem got worse because of COVID. So just like the rest of the economy, whatever issues were already there exponentially grew. And then we're like, fuck. And we're on the back foot, and we're now at a problem that we foresaw, but has now went from a distant problem to, holy fuck, what are you being a problem now? I don't want it to be a problem now. And that's the issue. A lot of our problems with the economy too is like that. And again, mostly pandemic related. Because whatever issues were there, we made it worse. Now, without telling you my opinion, what the government chose to do about it, okay, is one, offer grants on houses at a certain price. They decided to approve wartime type homes. So basically they approved a sketch or schematics of a certain type of house, a cookie cutter home, so that it can be built and built and built and built and built quickly and efficiently. They're also working with the provinces to take away some of the red tape in building at larger scale. That's another problem there was, is that there's a lot of zoning, a lot of issues that stop people from building, even though they have the money and they're ready to go. Oh shit, I went the wrong spot completely. Motherfucker. So that was an issue I forgot to mention, but it is definitely still an issue. Still part of it. What do you do? So lots and lots of issues. No obvious solution to fix it today. And then the economy got worse. Because now the price of gas is going to hit $2 a liter. I remind you that to go for me to go to work and back is 98 kilometers one way. So round it up, 200 kilometers a day. At $2 a fucking liter. Oh man. Let me just check that in the US prices. Gas in NB price. We're about $1.91 right now. Jesus. $1.91. Liter to gallon. 1 gallon is 3.78. So calculator. Ah! There you go. 3.78 times 1.91. So we are $7.22 a gallon. In case you're curious. $7.22 a gallon. Now I've seen a lot of Europeans be like, well, ours is more expensive. You also don't need to go as far. Because we're so sparse, the need is not, you're not putting $500 every 2 weeks in gas into the car. Right now I am. Well, this is what we're doing, by the way. This, when I said we're going to do a little bit more farming, this is it. We're going. I started speaking from Iran on teach English. Later, I learned they moved to Canada. Depending on where they went and who they were with, some Iranians have very good experience here, some don't. Is there always racism? There always will be. But I have found, and I have to admit, my only experience I have with Iranians is French speaking. Just because where I'm at, the people that immigrate from Middle Eastern countries, from African countries, tend to speak Francophone. But we do get a lot of, and this is something I didn't know when I was young, now I know obviously, we do get a lot of Middle Eastern and African immigration in this province specifically because we speak French. Apocalypse, as in $5 a gallon? Yeah. Fucking seven. Bullshit. So much. But Iranian, not a whole lot. At least to my knowledge, I could be wrong. The people I went to university were mostly like Algerian, Tunisian, again, French speaking, Belgium. We had some from Kenya. We had some from oh my goodness. I am pulling a blank. I am so sorry. Ugh, I feel stupid. Give me a second. Ah ben là. Morocco, Senegal. Trying to see where I remember meeting people from. Algeria. Sorry for the wait. Just look in quickly. At Algeria. Again, we're going off the top of my head and I'm old. My husband goes about that. Basically, when we bought a house in between, and we took it more on his side, because I knew he had to drive to work 5 days a week. I had to drive 3 if I had to go back to office. So that's why we chose it that way. I have to drive 98 one way. He has to drive about 60-ish. From Nigeria. Oh my goodness, that is... It is incredible to me how uneducated Canadians are in languages when we could have... Because we're such a mosaic of people, it surprises me that we don't tend to learn more languages. Turkic, Arabic, and Swahili. So I've heard some Swahili, I've heard some Afrikaan, I've heard some, the other one sounds a lot like French. But, let me tell you, I will tell you this every fucking time. If you are someone who is learning French as a language, find yourself an African speaker. And yes, I'm aware that is a continent, not a country. Learn it from Africa. That is something I will tell you every time. Because one, their accent is good. Like, obviously it's good, so there's nothing bad about it. Not good versus bad. It's easy for someone who's native English to catch the accent. And I have found that most people that come out of Africa speaking French have, one, a very good vocabulary. Like, better than ours. And two, I have found it to be very articulate. They speak slow and articulate. And, like, again, I usually recommend that to learn. Their word choices are just better. Plus, again, I find they speak at such a, not slow, but a cadence. And it's easier to catch. I'll always tell people to learn off of an African if they can. Do not learn French off of at least I don't recommend learning French off of France or Quebec. Quebec, the reason why is because they really have their own dialect of French. That is truly different. And it's only standard in Canada. So to use that elsewhere, you're best learning it somewhere else. Have a good night, Miri. Good luck. can't wait to see you again. Hopefully tomorrow so you can watch that next part. And France, and this is just personal, I find that while they're beautiful and they sound very rhythmic in how they speak, I find they mumble through their words, so it's not, you can't catch the end and the beginning as someone who learns French. Now, French is my native tongue, it's a different story. Like, I understand it, it was just a matter of learning the accent. Oh, immersion is the way. Absolutely. When you are forced to speak it, you will speak it. That's been the secret. When it's around you, you will learn it. Same thing as media. You absolutely need to consume media. Whether that's the news, whether that's a song, whether that's reading. The more you see it, the more you hear it plain as day, the better you'll be at it. Oh my goodness. I can't wait, Miri. I can't wait. Everyone's talking about how good it is. And that's what I told my kids. Like, no, I need you to find a show. No, find a show you like. I'm telling you that right now. Find a streamer that you like. That worked, by the way, the streamer. Then you're hearing, even though they're not hearing proper dialect, they're at least hearing someone speak it, answer questions, understand the jargon. My oldest is autistic. He struggled in school in immersion. And whatever the case may be, he really struggled young. Fast forward to today, and my boy learned very quickly in this small French town that if you want to get a job, you're gonna have to learn. So he got a job at the local Tim Hortons, which is great, love that for him. However, three-quarters of the people that walk in speak only French. So he has learned so much from, like, he now understands it, he knows what people are talking about, he can hear them in the booths talking to each other, and he now gets it. And my youngest, he found a streamer too. He was like, okay, I like this one. Good. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Mehmet. But you get that, like, familiar dialect is the word I was looking for earlier. Familiar. Where it's jovial, it's how people talk between people. And less how you speak on a job interview. And that's the big one. Okay. Making some money. Yeah, my oldest learned that, and he's doing well now. It's really good to see, because I'm not lying. As a parent, sometimes when a kid is like, hey, I'm doing this, and I'm not doing this, I'm not learning the thing that you thought I needed to learn, it's a little disheartening, and sometimes you're like, you know what, maybe they'll never learn it. No, he made me look like a silly person, because he went and learned it on his own, because he had to. Where am I going? No. Wait. Oh, he's so cute! Well, and that's the best part, is he did it on his own. 100% on his own. He learned it because he had to. But he's paying attention now. He's listening to the conversation. He's listening to what the customer wants. And I mean, yes, they're ordering coffee. It's really not the end of the world. But he can now say, how's your day? Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. Or I'm glad you're having a good day. He can now have the beginnings of those conversations, which... Excellent. Which is good, because now he can talk to my grandfather. My grandfather's still alive. And he don't speak English. Or, sorry, he says he does. But when you speak English to him, he goes like this. Hey, did you get any of that? Not a fucking word. Nothing. And then you're like... Oops, sorry, I did not mean to do that. There. My grandfather's funny that way. He'll just, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I get it. Here. Did you understand any of that? No. Why do you do this? There. Nods his head. Yep. He's silly. But my grandfather also grew up only speaking French, and we live in a bilingual province. Yes, he lives in a French area, but like literally it's not hard to go see English. Depending on the store you go to buy your groceries, like the cashier speaks English. Like, he's just stubborn. But again, he's 83 now, 84. If he wants to be stubborn, be stubborn. Ew, that one's not going for very much at all. Ooh. Look at me selling all my stuff. Making money. Alright, how much did I sell? It doesn't say. That's okay. I can see a lot of stuff was already missing. Which we like that. Wouldn't that be awesome? Just to be sure, that's 263. Okay, cool. Taking French as an elective course? I don't know what it's like in Anglophone schools outside of my province. And the reason why I say that very exceptionally is because I live in the only officially bilingual province. So I can't tell you what Ontario French classes are like. I really can't. I have no idea. I know what they are like here, and I know that they're pretty good. But kids tend to just not listen, or whatever they want to do. Some learn, some don't. You do what you can. I take English as an elective when I was in university and stuff, but I took it mostly to boost my markup because I was good at it. For French, I was less good. Just like English classes, or whatever language your maternal language is in. And that's something else a lot of people don't realize. A lot of people... Wait, what? Huh?
We shall not falter. We endure.
Faster.
What needs bring you here?
How are all these quests here after I totally cleaned them out? Alright, let's go see what else we had to do up here. Ah, that's where we're headed. Cool. Thanks, Caesar. In French, it's math. That's how you do numbers in French. You do math. 20 plus 6. 26. 26. When you get in the 60s, it's 60. 66. 80. 4 20s. 85. 4 20s 5. 90. 98. 4 20s and 18. Bullshit. There are some countries that do it right. They go 60, 70, 80, 90. So they use the correct prefix. I don't know why we decided to go, hey, fuck it, let's just do math instead. Saying things correctly. Oh, I guess. But I won't lie to you either. I don't know, like, I don't know what countries do that, but I remember learning in school that there are certain countries that do that. Do I know? No. Of course I don't. That would be easy. I can remember being in school and hearing that, and I was like, oh, really? Really?
I must get closer.
Well, let me tell you, people who are learning the language, I have to agree with them when they say it is the dumbest shit they've ever heard. Again, I agree. You're not going to see me come back and be like,
I cannot detect
no,
that.
no, I agree. Wholeheartedly, stupid as hell. I disagree. But then again, I also, it's one of those, I don't know enough about the subject to be able to speak to more of it. Like, it's not even the most spoken language in the world. It's just who's in the seat of power. Right? The United States is currently in the seat of power. England was in the seat of power before them. The World Bank was based on the UK. Now it's based on the US. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's funny. So it's a seat of power question unless what's better. And again, the honest truth is I don't know enough about languages to sit there and be like, well, that's definitely the one that expresses things the best. And I don't know.
cannot attack that.
I also wonder, this is just like stupid talking right now, like, what constitutes a better languages in the sense of like, will a better language have more words to describe a situation or more precise words to describe a situation or a feeling or an emotion, or is it better because it's more universally understood? Understood as in like, if you could describe the deep sadness or the deep joy you're feeling at the moment, is it better said with a lot of words or better said with a precise word, or is it just better assumed? Well, anyway, this is why I'm not allowed to take illicit drugs. As we all know, I'd be on stuff like this. Would be a rabbit hole upon rabbit hole on rabbit hole. I would be deep into this one.
I cannot attack that target. I must get closer.
Yeah. But I mean, I literally know only two languages, and none of them are the most spoken in the world. So we sit there and be like, I know. But I have no idea.
Require a target.
Okay.
We endure. Sunwell's glory
Here.
shine on you.
Here. I thought there was a third one. Oh, there you are. Okay, okay. Well, you heard Numia. She'll be splitting my bow in two if we don't rest. Ranger, Valor, reported activity. That's for reach. Okay, we're taking out the big boss. Which makes sense. That's how these quests tend to go. There's a tense called a herd past tense. Vita Securimus literally means I heard that they were going to go. What do you think? Heard past tense. Like if we use French for example, how many fucking past tense are there? There's one specifically for stories and storytelling. Like Boss is saying. To at least make things look simple. Again, my ignorance shows in that department. What I do know a little bit about is patois. Because where I'm at in Canada, we speak our own form of patois. an archaic version of a language because of how we were separated with our ancestors.
With perseverance, strength.
There we go, look at that. Next storyline done. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, a nice big upgrade. Love that for me. The cat's named Casper. Look at, he needs to be pet. He's a big black kitties. Speaking of kitties, did you guys see the secret layer kitty drop? It's good. And there's also a card in there, like you should. This is going to be a popular set for many reasons. With the biggest reason it being as big as it is, because it's cats and everybody loves cats. Who don't like cats, really? But the other thing is, there's a couple cards in there that pay for the entire fucking secret layer in one. So, this is going to be a scalper's wet dream. But if you're looking for those cards, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, I'm not saying that to discourage anyone, but like, I think the super drop is going to be difficult to get your hands on. Okay, what do you got?
What needs bring you here?
Ah! An adventurer! Just the sort of face I want to see in these troubled times. I found my apothecary closed for the day, though perhaps if you're looking for gainful employ, there are a few trifles I could use some help with. Grave Blossom Gardening. Love that. My colleague Almelthea has taken ill. She requires special poultice of sorts. Okay.
May the eternal sun guide you.
A venomous vocation. My poultice requires venom samples from the giant bats.
We shall not falter.
Sounds like you're trying to kill your friends. Those are pretty though.
I am out of range.
An animal that caught me off guard that I thought was adorable are bats.
Too far away.
They're pretty creatures. They're cute. Do I want one flying around? I don't think so. I'm not a big fan of that, but you know, they're at least cute. And look at him. Speaking of languages, English bat, French chauve-souris,
I need to target something first.
it's one of those like, what? Who let you choose that as the choice here? Who let you?
I must get closer.
Also, I would like to at some point download or at least look at some of the iconic Yarasa would be my guess looking at that really quickly. I'm gonna spell that in chat. It's really, really silly.
I require a target.
I'm gonna put it in all the chats so you guys can all see it, but Show Sudi. Flying mouse.
I am out of range.
Which is fitting. Flying mouse. Sudi is mouse. Chauve is an old word for flight.
I cannot attack that.
Oh, flying mouse. My favorite one is, this is a dumb word, okay? Ready? Ready, ready? Pomme de terre. Like just, it's word on word on word. It's a play on words for the sake of being a damn play on words. Pomme de terre. That is the correct word. That is the word you will hear in France. What is that? That is a potato. 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 It's better. If it's directly translated, it means apple of the earth. Plum, apple, de terre, of the earth. Not even joking.
I must get closer.
Now, in Canada, we have our own word for that. A little bit more fun than pomme de terre. But remember, we're still taught that word as we are kids, and we are taught that is correct. Okay? The other word is patate. Potato, patate. So obviously it's a rough translation of potato. Definitely borrowing some of the word there. Yeah, potato.
Too far away.
Favorite word. Let me think of something fun.
I need to target something first.
Need something fun and interesting. Nerd. Fun and interesting. Nerd. But speaking of nerds, it's Nerd Day, by the way. It is May the 4th be with you. Now, I like Star Wars. I am not a big Star Wars fan, but if you are a Star Wars fan, happy Star Wars Day.
Anu belore dalana, baladash nalanore. Anu bala belore alan.
Forgive me my failure to provide specifics. The Mornbat, Venom, and Grey Blossom Roy, the first reagents. Luckily, the final things can be here in the Gold Mist Village to the north. Vial of Quicksilver and Dragon's Blood. Jesus Christ.
Glory.
In French, there's no translation for that. It's very much an English term.
Honoria Shala.
Alright.
May my goods.
Anaria Shala. Return when you need more.
This quest is expensive. Inik. Cow. Vash.
Are you planning a purchase? Return. My goods are one of a kind. Are you planning a purchase?
A bag of goods. Ah! Here we go. Remember I told you we were all doing poison stuff? Look, that's an interesting bag of goods you have there, friend. I don't suppose you're shopping on behalf of an apothecary. You may wish to reconsider this course if you
Treat my
value your
wares with
well-being.
care.
That woman, apothecary, has snared you into one of her schemes. I'd be careful around here, Paladin. Rumors travel like wildfire in Eversong, and while I've never disparaged a fellow artisan of Eversong without cause, I've heard enough rumors to know that your apothecary deals in more than simple herbs. Take your wine at your regent, I suppose, but before you pass them off, I'd recommend you do some digging.
Return.
Alright. Or did I not pick that quest up?
Honoria Shala.
Okay. Who makes a home in a haunted village? Some free advice, friend. Don't get involved. There are some words I prefer in French than English. Vache is one of them. Cow. Cow is a fun word, but like vache? Or a pistache. Pistachio? Pistachio just sounds large and fancy. Pistache is cute. What is this? The rack appears you well loved and bears particular semblance to unrelated garden tools mingle that appears surgical implement. Something's watching you. Ooh. The exact nature of this urn defies you, but the smell is foul and radiates a strange, anxious sort of feeling. Something's watching you.
I require a target.
Is there a grimoire? It is a grimoire! This tome appears a series of letters pressed between the pages of ritual study whose runes make your skin crawl. The newest looking of the letters appears to be written in fresh ink. Amalthea, your birthday fast approaches, and though I admit all the days have grown somewhat trying as of late, things are not the same as they once were. They are unlikely they are to be the same again. Nevertheless, my studies have continued. The tools of our enemies may grant some measure of peace after all. Perhaps I am able to perform the ritual to my expectations, that I will be able to give you the gift you rightly so deserve. You're all vache. Ah! Your findings leave little to the imagination. Whatever official enterprise pursues, your personal effects betray a sinister profession. The final pages of the tome detail a meeting place. Confront her. Bum, bum, bum! I love me a ghost story. Okay, what do we bet? Is she trying to raise the dead? Or is she trying to kill someone? I don't know. We'll see. Something you deserve. So I think she's trying to raise her. Yep. Before you heroically shut me down, would you believe me if I said I could explain?
Glory to the Sinjora.
What did I tell you?
We endure.
Alright. bespectacled woman watches your weapon warily. Before you decide to be an overzealous adventurer, allow me to explain. Yes, I am a necromancer. I opted the key details of my plan to our shopping list in order to make it more likely that you would lend me an aid. But I promise you, my intentions were not nefarious. This banshee you see before you was once a fair strider, hero of Kelthalis, and now she's in pain. Please allow me to finish this ritual. You may arrest me or strike me down.
Sun, chase your shadows.
What did I tell you? Raise. I am whole again. If only a moment I could see.
Glory to the Sindori.
Goodness, that was nearly a misunderstanding. I'm glad you stayed for whippers long enough to hear me out. The Scourge took so much from the Sindori. For some, like Amilta, it took more. Nevertheless, my studies don't get me invited to many parties, but they allow me from time to time to see Amalthea's torment. To that end, I would bear indignity. Aw, it turned out to be a good story. No, I have no idea what that means. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd have to look it up. If I'm being totally honest. Hold on, where is this quest? Rest the spirit. Oh, nice.
Sun, chase your shadow.
Okay, we'll do that one after, not tonight. We're running out of time. On the bright side, we get to watch Necromancer story. I love me some ghost stories. Big fan. All right, let's go see what other quests we can get in here. A fish! I love it. Speaking of something cool, I promise you this is cool. I am not an outdoorsy person. I am not, I won't. That is not who I am as a person. There's one thing that I enjoy outside of, like, my home. Like, that's outdoorsy. Like, spending time outside, enjoying myself. And that is fishing. I love to fish. I did it this weekend. I did it a couple weeks ago. If I had time, I would do it today. I don't have time. But I love fishing. I actually ate for dinner a fish that I had caught. Speaking of which, I gotta start getting my dinners better prepared. Because when I come home from working at the office, I come home at lunchtime. And I need to be more prepared. That is more prepared to be able to cook fast and eat. Again, I'm still getting used to the routine, so it just might be me not used to it, but... Ooh, treasure chest. Oh, right there, look, a rock. Oh, nice.
I cannot use that.
I already have one. I forgot that it existed for a second.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Okay, cool. A fish! Catch the best fish
We
for the
shall
dish.
not falter.
Hold on. I gotta get this rock first. But I love to fish. Actually, I just got my Mother's Day present, which is a new fishing rod. Because my fishing rod broke. I love me some fish. I don't have fishing.
With perseverance, strength.
I don't have fishing.
Shorilara,
Shit.
A new Bellore Delana.
Do y'all teach fishing? No. Ah, here's the fisher guy. Fishing trainer.
My goods are one of a kind. Treat my wares with care.
I don't want to like level fishing. I just want to do this one damn quest. That's it. Darn. Fishing rod. Ulta. I got a good fishing rod. I'm happy. I already had an expensive reel, so I was like, oh, there you go. That's all I need. What do you mean an adequate fish? Deliver the fish.
Paladash, Malanore.
Lovely. Oh no, let's try that again. So, buddy, I'm not blessed with fishing skills. Well, at least not on this character. I have some fishing skills. Catching fishy. I love me some fishies. A fairly fine fish.
With perseverance, strength.
This is better. You could do better. Oops. Favorite meal growing up? Growing up, my mom made a really good lasagna. Today, I'm a pizza girl. I do like my burgers, but I like pizza. So if you like pizza, because usually we have a rule of thumb at my house that says on your birthday, you can get whatever meal you want from wherever restaurant will go. I usually pick a cheap pizza because that's what I like. There's something comforting about it. I mean, there's all kinds of foods I do like. I like a pretty plump fish. Oh my goodness, I like plump fish. I like all kinds of food.
Needs bring you here.
but that's the comfort. I don't know what that's like in other countries or what other people enjoy. Fabulous fish! We got a fabulous fish.
Sinu Amanori, may the eternal sun guide you.
Yay!
Glory to the Sindora.
Okay, kill a pesky pest. Fine, that works for me.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Right, we're gonna pick up these quests, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna end it there for the night. So, we will be back tomorrow. Final Fantasy XIV, we are going to go to 7.5. We are starting with the trial. So we're gonna try to queue in and get in quickly. And pray that I can keep up. In the meantime, more stuff is coming. We have more shorts coming out tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel. Listen, it's where all the fun stuff is. Do that. I upload all the time. I just uploaded a full-length video talking about World of Warcraft lore, so it's gonna be awesome. Either way, see you again tomorrow. In the meantime, have a great night. And I can't wait to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.